That one out of bounds. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Chubb. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Up 2nd and 10 at the Seahawks 23-yard line.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take.
Kick it and go, kick it and go. With the form, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. With the form, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off. With a ring now. Legendary on the field. Kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing just to heal. Slip on, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Slip on, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off. Responsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking
sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You ain't scary to me. I heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down the air in the scene. And I feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft so I don't even grab the wheel. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. It mean I'm walking with some money, man.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Wilson slings this out to Metcalf. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 25-yard line.
To throw is Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
20-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. And that is incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Chubb. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
A 31-yard attempt.
The kick by Parkey is good, and the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. This is Carson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
The tackle made.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Wilson. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32.
They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2. Brings up
on 2nd and 12. Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett. 34 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
29-yard line.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Wilson now off the bootleg. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. They'll try to run with Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Browns first down.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Cleveland.
Love the play call. That. And you put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
On the Seahawks' 35-yard line.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Landry the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
By Jamal Adams.
Play fake. Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught at the 7. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Rashard Higgins, 28 yards. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. People in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game.
Mac Wilson on the tackle.
On third down, Carson. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
they run it with Carson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Kevin Johnson.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation, and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
10 more yards. That's another.
Penny will try to punch it in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal.
Just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3.
Another try for Penny. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Rashad Penny taking it in. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Seahawks 21. Browns 10.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Evan Peoples-Jones on the return. The Browns take over first and 10. At their own.
The Browns drive about to get started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their third drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Steps away. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. From the gun, it's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. Rolling to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
2-yard line.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On second and goal, Wilson, end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett, and the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Jason Myers.
And that's a lead that excites.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add two more onto their lead.
To kick off for Seattle.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15.
Return. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Browns first down.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Ball carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They go play action. Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. The first half did not go their way, and that's not...
going up. A champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. I shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle 'cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like work the middle, 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 work the middle.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. There's Mike Nugent now to put this one in the air. And off we go from Nashville.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Reddick in on the tackle. 2 yards on
second down. It's Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
A run with Henry on first down, but nowhere to go there as he can't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the stop. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
On second down, here's Henry. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Jordan Hicks brought him down. No gain on the play.
And Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here's Davis. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
By Patrick Peterson. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
The first carry for Jeremy McNichols. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and...
Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here's Davis. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Ryan Tannehill with a touchdown pass to A.J. Brown. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Gostkowski with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Murray. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A 1st down carry for Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Quick slant to Brown. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Tannehill to his top target, Brown, for a Tennessee 1st. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
On the tackle.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
The tackle by Kenny.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. From the gun, it's Drake. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing is Murray on third down. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Cardinals, nothing.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
His kick is
and it's up and good.
Makes the score Titans 13, Cardinals 7.
And after the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. He'll run it. He'll have a first down past the 40. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well. On first down, it's Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line. Sliding out of the pocket. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Hassan Reddick with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
Number 20.
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Looking to throw on second down. Murray under pressure again, and down he goes again. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Murray now. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller, since that the screen pass was available, whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Murray, a quick throw out to Kirk. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down, Cardinals.
Murray again, this is Drake.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, Murray. He'll have a first down inside the 10, and down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Finding Williams once more, complete. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Forced out to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could come.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Titans. Cameron Batson, 95 yards. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. So from back deep in their own territory. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably shifted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. flush to his right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Kevin Byard, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raider, gets the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And able to find Kirk complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
He's set to kick off.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line.
Man, I've seen that play a couple of times already.
She right got me.
Hit one and be some, you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact,
this is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Levante David in on the tackle. Throwing on second down. Wilson, a quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
11 more yards. And that's good.
This is Carson. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
To Chris Carson.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Rolling to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go. Showing it there, picking up the first down. And they run the option here on first and 10. Room here to run. Past the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson, 42 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead.
Not quite sure how to describe that, but I think that there's a mix-up in responsibilities defensively because they're so used to either the running back getting the ball or the ball getting out of his hands downfield as a pass that when he ends up keeping it, they sometimes get fooled. He found a way to squirt through the defenders and take off for a big, big run.
taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. There's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
2nd and 2.
Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
There's Wilson to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Wilson to Metcalf that time. 1st down, Seattle. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And that's good for another Seahawks 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with Carson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here's nothing.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Shaquille Barrett able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
3-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Jones running on 1st down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down.
3-yard pickup.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up the throw.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun now for Brady. And that's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the return this time will go.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power. Hey, look at my dogs. It was way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the little go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it?
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now it's Carson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
The 34-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson.
He'll get that complete to Parkinson.
And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Being chased out left. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Colby Parkinson there to make the grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he's taken down inside the red zone past the Seattle 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
At the 13-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Seahawks 6.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. On 1st down, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. Open space inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Maybe the threat of Russell Wilson running the football there and him handing it off opened a little bit of a lane.
It does, and what also helps, his unselfishness. Because he's not a quarterback who's going to take it every time and pull it from the running back and keep it. He will hand it in.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. On the counter, this is Singletary. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
On the tackle.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Score Seahawks 12, Bills 7.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
The ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis. And it's 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions. And here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield. He was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. This is caught. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
To the air, Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown.
From a yard out. And the Bills have once again taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
29-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Intercepted by...
When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Carson. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Chris Carson.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
To pick up a 3. Brings up second.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Brings up third down.
On third down, Carson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A 7-yard pick.
They run it with Carson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Chris Carson on the carry. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From midfield now, here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he slings one that's incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. From the gun, Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. Now the ball comes loose, and the Bills have recovered.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That'll be a gain of 16, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Allen. He hits Beasley right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Cole Beasley, 55 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Great corner route there, not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He gives it off to Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit.
A ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 43 yards on the ground. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Throwing again. Allen eluding the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On 1st down, it's Carson. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this down only to... At the 46.
Carson. Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson.
The 46-yard line.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson escaping the pressure. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's got a first down and then some. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have recovered.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Steps away to his left, and he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. On 3rd down, Carson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
4-yard gain.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game.
the Seahawks.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost...
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays that could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this? Or this
I put a star. I put a star. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line.
Complete.
And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now Wilson. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
Jason Myers to kick.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23.
Sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go.
Prime time over grind game, over time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back. Did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. 10 toes on your feet.